Hi, everybody. Hello, viewers. Hey, friends. Well, we are back with Provenance. Before we get swept away into the episode, we'll do our
Rage quit, rage quit, rage quit.
Gone. Out of here.
Awesome. We will do our DM inspo roll, I think, and get that set up and running. So, roly. We like to poly? I don't know. Anyway, Warren, you're up
Yes.
first. What did you get? When you're ready.
Ooh.
11 on my
Okay.
water blue dice.
Ooh, nice. Oh. That's gonna be. Thank you, JJ. Let's see how it's gonna be. All right, 11 for Warren. Steph, how about you?
2.
Frank?
5.
Yoke? Lil?
8.
Okay. Tasha?
4.
Oh, okay. And Sam?
18.
18. Okay.
Sam, you're carrying us tonight.
Yep.
I mean, probably. All things considered.
Nice. Well, Warren gets it tonight. So I rolled a 10. So right down the middle. So, yay. Well, with that, let me just got a couple little audio things to share with our players and viewers. Let us know how you're doing in the chat. Know how your week's gone, how your day's going. If you're looking forward to anything in particular tonight here. There's a couple things for players just to enjoy a little ambiance as the storm rages and the waves crash. I'm just going to turn this down before I play it for viewers because it gets a little crazy when played through the stream setup. Actually, I want the thunderstorm to be up a bit then. Okay. Well. Our incredible adventurers, after talking the dragon down back outside of Selphine, have traveled to Arkla. They're not there just yet, but maybe just a week and a half away. They're nearing the end of their travel along the coast before it starts taking them inland, the woods. A storm has been brewing. 4 days ago, the storm began and was picked up each day. It's presented challenges in travel the past couple days as flooding has increased. On this, I think it was the 5th day, the flooding started to recede and our crew began to head out. However, nature rolled a different, a surprise, a left curve here. Where walking along the coast, one of the dangers in a hurricane, of course, are storm swells, and the water in one big force has come in and begun pulling away our friends off the shore, tumbling them, caught in a dangerous, if not deadly, undertow current, drawing them miles out, or potentially drawing them miles out to sea. So, that is where we ended last session.
Glorious hopes.
Let's see, where are the notes for this? Day 4, day 5. Here we go. Yes. All right. So, the first thing I would like from everybody is a Constitution saving throw, because this hit with some impact. So we're going to do a con save to see how well and how quickly you're able to hold your breath outside of the normal Constitution score, which will apply to some degree. Grisura, let me know what you get first, if you would.
Sorry, can you come back to me?
Absolutely. We start the other way. We'll come back. Eris, how about you?
If this is for holding our breath, do I even need to roll? Because I can breathe underwater.
You'll be able to breathe just fine, but if you don't mind, there is a little background element too.
Okay. 17.
Thank you. Yes, definitely able to breathe fine and swim normally with the current. Petri, what about you?
Dirty 20.
Okay, all right. So your breath holding will be your constitution. It's a minute for each number you have to your bonus. What's your constitution bonus?
+2
Okay, 2 minutes of breath holding. Sort of.
minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
All intents and purposes. Shar, how about you?
6.
6. Okay. All right, what is your constitution bonus, Shar?
+1.
Okay. So you're hit not terribly bad, but caught a little bit off guard. So everybody has a base minute, I think, and then it's a minute for your thing. So you've got about a minute of breath holding, Shar, as you know where in your breathing pattern you were able to catch that last breath before the waves engulfed you. These are just notes for you to remember as I'll come back around and ask if needed. Ignatius, how about you?
19.
19. Okay. It is you're fine. It's the full thing. What's your con score? Bonus rather?
+2.
Okay. Breath holder 3. Ash, how about you?
9.
9. Okay. Same thing. Hit not super bad, but all right, what's your constitution bonus?
My bonus is a 1.
Okay. So you'll have a 1 minute, just as Shar does. And Grisura.
I rolled a 13, and I can breathe in any environment.
Amazing. Okay. Good. All right. So you able to breathe fine, and seem to be holding your own as much as one can with the current. Okay. So I'm gonna do this in rounds. This challenge. The very first round, as this wave is engulfed you and is drawing you out, you're tumbling and turning with the current of the water and the cycle of the waves receding. I would like to ask everyone, sorry to go around with another thing of check, but just to get us stabilized, first round of this challenge is a survival check to determine which way's up, which way's down, and to orient yourself. Eris, you'll do this with advantage. And we'll start with you again, Eris, for this one.
Even with advantage, I got a 10.
And, okay. I'm just going to make a note. Eris, 10. Okie doke. Kethri, how about you?
11.
11. Nice. And Shar?
10.
10. Okay. And Ignatius?
21.
21. Okay. Beautiful. Ash?
6.
6. Okay. And Grisura?
7, and I'm going to assume, because it's not really in the description, that Keen Mind isn't going to help me with this one. Like, I know which way is north, but that doesn't mean I know which way is up.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Alright, 6 for Missouri. So everyone trying to determine, like, what's up, what's down, which way do I need to swim to fight this current. Survival also plays into understanding how to navigate a current. You go sideways along it to try and escape, you try and swim back to the shore. That's playing into your roles as well. So I would say that Ignatius, you feel, for a second, you rate yourself enough to actually break the top of the water before it pulls you back down. So you saw for a moment which way the shore was and the distance that you've already been pulled. We've got, Okay, you're being pulled 50 feet out per round. And we're going to, I'm going to go around, starting with Eris and back, Eris being our swimmer, and that's just the direction we've been going. Basically, if you get pulled out 150 feet, at that point, you're down and caught too well, and you'll be drawn out like a mile or two. So you want to really find a way to get out of this in 3 rounds. Survival of turning ourselves upright was round 1. So with round 2, I'll start by asking Eris what you would like to do. What would you like to do, Eris?
I think I will instinctively rage.
Okay.
Just instinctively rage. Just reach out for that storm and just see, she would know what to do, how to fight a current.
Yeah, yep. You swim sideways, trying to like get out of it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Because I was gonna say Sam doesn't know.
Gotcha.
So yeah, so she's just gonna rage and just and then just strike out sideways from the current.
Okay. Is rage your action or bonus action for your
Bonus action.
Okay. All right. So with that happening, I will ask for a quick athletics check to navigate that tough current. You're gonna do this with advantage.
I get advantage anyways because of my rage.
Perfect.
Yes. Athletics. 23.
Okay, so you were setting off.
Can I glance around for members of the party
You
as
actually
I'm swimming?
get a good glimpse of I mean, this is your habitat, right? So you actually kind of catch glimpses as lightning crashes above, illuminating the space a little bit, spread out over like, we'll say you're all pretty close. So within, I would say 50 feet, you see everybody in different areas. Is there anyone that you would like to go for first, or do you want to know like who seems to be closest?
I want to know if anybody's struggling.
Let's see. With these rolls, everybody looks like they're struggling. I would say the worst, maybe Ash or Grisura as far as like righting themselves.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so she'll make a note of where Grisura is and work on getting out of the current herself, because she has to be. Before you can help anybody else, you have to help yourself. So she's gonna make sure she's safe, and then reorient herself to go back in to help people.
Okay. They're all in the tide, so I'd say if you're looking to, like, you're gonna have to be in it while you get them, and then try and swim out. So if there's a particular person you'd like to go for this round, let me know to try and like grab and help or whatever you'd like to do.
Okay, of Grisura and Ash, who's closest to me?
Let's see. Grisura will be odds. So Grisura.
Alright, I know that she's afraid of water, so I'm just gonna strike out and go try to help her.
Okay, it takes your movement to get over. Wait, actually, what's your swim speed? Is that 40 or 30?
40.
Okay, so it takes 25 feet to get there. You got 15 feet left over. Boom, 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 boom. And Grisura, suddenly you feel, someone grasping your arms or wherever, and like you feel yourself kind of getting turned a bit, like maybe upright, and you see Eris there. Move up into your frame. You got a little wiggle room to try and navigate away with Eris if you wish to on this turn. I'm going to make grabbing a free action, so you've got 15 feet of movement. And if you wanted to dash, you could too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll spend my action to dash to help Grisura try to get out.
Okay. With that, the two of you seem to manage to navigate out of this undertow that's caught you, and you break free into this next section of ocean just off to the side. We're just sort of condensing the way it actually works for the game here, but free. And that's going to end
I'm
your
picturing
turn.
Finding Nemo.
Nice. Perfect.
And then do I have any movement left?
That's everything.
Okay. Free action, I'm gonna turn around and find whoever's closest next to go, or find probably Ash, because she would be next most struggling. So she's gonna go turn, see who else she can help, and get ready to.
Beautiful. Okay. We'll head up to Pethry next. Pethry, you're having a difficult time orienting yourself. You think you know. I mean, you got to guess, which direction to go. What would you like to do on your turn, as you I gotta go do something.
I mean, I know she's gonna try to want to find the top so she can fly out and then swoop down and like pick somebody up on her way, if possible later. So she'll probably I guess she'll like try to. Are we like spinning, or is it just kind of like?
You stop spinning now, and you can feel it kind of with a circular motion. But as you're looking around, you can't tell which way is up or down. With your roll, you do see that. Let's see, Shar is the closest one to you.
Okay, then I'll go towards Char.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay. So you start swimming towards Shar. Shar is only about 20 feet away. So 20 feet of your movement. Actually, what's your movement speed currently?
30.
30. So you almost get to Shar. We'll make Shar 15 feet, right? Because we got 3 rounds. So you get just, because it's half movement for you underwater. You get to Shar. What would you like to do as you approach? You've got your action and bonus action.
Grab her arm.
You feel that, Shar?
And then
Feel it pulling you around again for another.
That's fine. I would probably dumb, but I would like to maybe do like, this is so stupid, like dancing lights or something to maybe try to brighten up, like, okay, that's dark on the bottom and there's a little bit lighter on the top, just so I can see.
Okay, is that an action to use that, or is that what a
Yes.
bonus action? So it's an action. You spread your lights on. Doom, 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 doom. You can now see a little bit that was a little out of sight. You see Ash. You see Ignatius off to the other side. And just in the distance, you think beyond the lights, you see Eris and Grisura. I mean, you're looking at silhouettes, but you think you kind of have mapped out where other people are. But it does and won't necessarily help with, what side is up or what side is down.
Okay. Then I would like to, because I can't bonus action dash. Can't do my. Oh, well, no, I can't. I can't fly. Never mind. I'm going to use the rest of my movement. Or no, that's half.
Yeah.
I'm going to point to Ash, I think. Going Shar, like, because I can't swim anymore. So
Okay, so sure, you felt this. Someone grab your arm and pull, and as you're holding your breath, you look around and, Ethri's there, everyone's hair floating in the water. You see these dancing lights come out around all of you, and then Kethri points off over to Ash. Looks to be about 20 or so feet away, past where you are. And that brings us over to your turn, Shar. What would you like to do?
Can I try and steady myself?
So sorry, what was that?
Can I try and steady myself?
If you want to, so you are kind of steady, you're just not sure which way is up or down.
Can I try and heat my hand? Maybe try and summon fire and just see like which way the bubbles of the steam go.
Yeah, because you've been testing that and you're not using it for an action. If you're just heating your hands up enough to make some bubbles, you'll see that. Let me roll a thing to find out which direction you are in. Up is, of course, you can feel a little bit of buoyancy too. I'm going to add that for everyone. It just hasn't, you haven't had enough time to find out which way you're floating yet. But you see to your left some of the bubbles. So, seeing left is upward.
Okay. What direction is Ash to me?
Ash seems to be straightforward. Maybe a little to the left, so maybe a little closer to the surface than you are. About 25 feet. 20 diagonal left.
Alright, I will try and gesture to Kethri towards the left to show like that's where to go. And then I'll use a key point to I could figure out where it is. To use Step of the Wind, so I'll get dash as a bonus action.
Okay.
And on my way to try and go left to go up, stop by Ash and try and help them if I can, if they still need help, and then direct them.
Are you looking to bring Kethri with you in the other arm? Or are you letting, or are you just pulling away and heading to Ash?
I'd say just trying to direct her and trusting that she's capable.
Alright, so...
I don't think I'm that strong of a swimmer.
Nice. Alright, so using a bonus action to dash, what's your normal speed?
45.
45. So with the dash, you'll get your full 45. It only takes 20 feet to get to Ash. And then you're heading to the surface with Ash with that bonus dash? Got another 25 feet left with that still. Which would be half. Actually, it won't be half underwater, will it? For dragging somebody. They're buoyant and really weightless. Get another 25 feet to get to the surface with Ash again. And still have
I think
your
it would depend on if they're struggling or not.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, we'll have to check in on that too.
I mean, do they look like they're
Ash,
struggling?
I guess my first question for you, Ash, before asking like if you're struggling, is if you did that roll you were talking about.
No. Yes. It is still there. Did not get away.
Do you feel like you're struggling? Obviously, with a 6, you're disoriented, but you do feel Shar come up, and grab an arm.
I think that I think that Ash would be like very panicked in the beginning, but as soon as like they would look over and see like Shar, they would calm down.
Okay. Okay. So Shar, you see that Ash is like pause. It's like, okay, it's you.
Mm-hmm.
What do? But what would you like to do with that, Shar? With your other 25 feet?
I think initially I would grab her just to get her attention and then let go.
Mm-hmm.
And then once they calm down and see it's me, just kind of gesture out like, like, you know, like, do you want to come with me? Like, a hand out.
You trust me?
You trust me? What?
All right, Ash, are you accepting that extended
Yeah.
hand? Okay. The wrist grasp locked in, and 25 feet. It only takes about 20 to get to the surface. It's 15 actually from where Ash was, so 15 feet up to the surface. You know, you're able to both take a breath briefly. So you've got this action left, Shar. Is there anything you'd like to do with that? You see, you're nearly 100 feet from shore already.
Does Ash have their broom?
Yeah, you would see it sticking out the backpack.
Is it windy
Yeah.
up above? Oh, okay. Is there anything around us, or is it just water?
Huge waves, craft foaming. Yep.
I didn't think I'd break surface in this turn.
I mean, you can use an action and try and do it with enough force, you know, seeing that you're approaching it to break free and fly like you did the other day, but that's an athletics check. Or acrobatics. Really, it's
I
up
don't
to
really
you.
want to be flying with the wind being the way it is. It seems like its own risk.
Yep.
I guess I can use my action for more movement and see if I can help anyone else.
Okay, I'll say that you probably see Razura and Eris having broken the water. Probably about 40 feet, I think, from where you are, because they were pretty close, but they got over there. It's about 40 feet. They don't seem to be being affected by the riptide right now. You want to try and make it over to them?
No.
Okay.
Do I see Ignatius at all?
With the dancing lights that were up, you probably would have seen Ignatius. But not now that you're up at the surface.
Can I go back below the surface?
Sure. So you know where, let's see, I guess that's just Ignatius, right? Because Eris and Priscilla are relatively safe for now. You're with Ash, you know Kethri's down below. Kethri was, whatever that was, gosh, what was it, 15, that's 20, 35 feet back, down. Ignatius from here, on memory, is probably about 30 feet. So Ignatius off in the other direction, but maybe a little closer than Kethri.
I guess I'll just try and swim a little lower below surface just to keep an eye on them so I can jump in if it looks like they need help.
So if your movement's 40, then I guess we kind of did the dash is your regular movement, and then we added your movement. So can you, and you can dash as an action, so you could use your 20 feet, 22 and a half feet to go under. Do you want to just go below the surface, or do you want to get like in between the two, as close, equidistant to them as you can with your 20 feet of movement?
Yeah, I'd be equidistant.
Okay, so you get back down, you're kind of equidistant watching to see who's going to need help. Awesome. As you feel that cycle, again, drawing, you watch it kind of give everyone a toss. Ignatius easily rights himself. Kefri's still struggling a bit, but that brings us to Ignatius. What would you like to do?
All right, since I have righted myself, take a quick look around, see what's going on. You don't have to. Who is closest to me?
You, so you, with the dancing lights, thanks to the dancing lights, you've got a pretty clear view of what's going on. You saw Shar grab Ash and bring her up to the surface. You saw her come back down a bit. Shar is closer to you than Kethri is. But those are the only two you still see under here.
Okay, and I see that. Are they both, for lack of a better word, under control, or is one
Star
somebody
seems to
still
be.
struggling?
Kefri still having difficulty, like, righting herself and such.
Okay. I will use my action to wild shape into a dolphin.
Oh, nice. Okay. Your form condenses and then stretches out into a beautiful dolphin. What's the dolphin speed?
60 feet.
Okay, let's see. It's what, 30? Uh, 45 feet? I think it's only 45 to get to Kefri from where you are.
Yeah, so I'll make a run for Catherine.
You flutter over with a dolphin swim over to Kethri. Kethri, you're keeping an eye. You're trying to look around, like, wait, where's Shar? Where is everything? And as you flip up, the time you see something approaching in the distance, and you get tumbled again. You come back up, and the dolphin's like really close now.
Wee.
Nice. I guess what's your reaction, Kethri? What do you want to do? Like, it's also coming from where Ignatius was.
I mean, I figured she probably would understand the druid. Well, she was raised kind of by druids at one point, so she kind of understands and would be like,
Excellent. All right, you grab hold then, and Ignatius, you continue. Are you looking at?
Take them right to the surface, yeah.
Okay, all right, so that was, what we say, 45, and you've got 60, so you've got another 15 feet. So it's what, I think your action to shift,
Wild shape, yeah.
your movement, do you have any, I think you're 5 feet shy of the surface, but do you have, any bonus action dashing you can do, or no?
No, I do not believe so. So yeah, that would be the extent of until I don't know. I can't cast a spell or anything like that. So, or can I? No, I don't think it'll wild shape
Okay.
like that.
All right, you feel pretty confident. You got a lot of speed, and you've collected, Kefri. Are you heading up past Shar as you swim upward to the surface?
If I see the Char is under control, well, if they're on the way, I'll
Yeah.
I'll swim by. I mean,
Okay. All right. So I guess my question then is, Shar, are you also trying to grab hold as you see Kefri approaching on this dolphin?
I mean, she'll look confused at the dolphin, but if Catherine's there, then you go for it.
Okay. Nice. All right. Well, that'll bring us over to Ash. You're treading water on the surface, but you're watching everything you're getting drawn away. What would you like to do as you can feel the danger in this riptide just pulling you out to sea? But you're
Oh, I'm still getting cold.
you're still in the riptide. You're just on the surface breathing air now.
You said it's still windy.
Oh yeah, it's a hurricane. You're in a hurricane.
How far is the shore away?
You are currently, let's see, it'll be 100 feet at the end of this turn. So I guess it depends on if you're doing anything beforehand. Right now, you're maybe about 60 feet away, but as, you do a bonus action, you'll be further. After an action, you'll be about 100 feet away.
Well, we're misty stepping, if possible.
Okay. Yeah.
Close to the shore.
Absolutely. You get, 30 feet, I think. I'm going to say you spot Eris and Grisura off to the side about, let's see, from you, what was it, 45 feet? And they don't seem to be getting pulled by the riptide.
Okay.
They're about 45 feet, but off further down, the coast, still out in the waters. Do you want to go that way, or do you want to head to the shore? What would your gut tell you to do?
How far is Crisora and them away from me again?
I think they're 45 feet away.
And the shore is 30 some feet away?
The shore is 50 feet away, 60 feet away currently.
Oh, even after Misty Step?
No, I'm asking before Misty Step.
Oh no, Misty Step. No,
Towards the shore. Okay. I just
I
wanted
think
to
we would
point
go
out
towards
to
the
you.
shore.
Okay. So 30 feet closer to the shore, leaving you 30 feet away from the shore, and about 15 feet away. I guess if you're going straight towards the shore, they'd still be about 35 feet away.
I think Ash is just going to go straight to the shore.
Okay. So that
Just
leaves
kind
you...
of guessing that the others would be doing the same thing.
Okay. So 30 feet from the shore currently. Do you want to... That's your bonus action. Anything for your movement or action?
Yeah, just trying to swim towards the shore.
Okay, go ahead and make an athletics check for me to swim directly against the...
I am getting new dice out.
Oh no!
That's a 7.
Okay. You feel yourself... You watch as the shore is getting more and more distant. It's about 45 feet away now instead of 30. Still have an action left. Anything you'd like to do with that? You can dash.
Is there any
if
possibility of using dash and try to get
Action.
close again?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So she would just try to go towards the shore
Go
again.
again. Okay, go for it. Another athletics check if you would. It's a little scary because this is true to life. You know, you get caught in a riptide and you do tend to try and swim to the shore, which makes sense. And then you get pulled and you're swimming and you're pulled. That's great, scary.
Yeah, that was a 5.
Okay, that brings you 60 feet out. You find yourself swimming and panting and you are back where you started. Okay. That brings...
Reaction, Ash is just going to start praying to, like, or just, like, talking to the Great Moth and Cassie and just, like, trying to, like, yeah. She's just up there talking to pretty much herself.
Sure. Waves are frothing and pulling you away as you make your move. Brazura, you are with Eris off to the side, so things that you can see. You saw Shar come up with Ash and then duck back under. Ash, you watch them try and swim and they're just getting swept back and swept back out to sea, and you're next to Eris. What would you like to do?
Okay, so I am at very least not getting swept away.
Correct.
Eris, are you going back for them? I will cast Enlarge on Eris.
Nice. Okay. You feel your forming. Okay, so that's amazing. You have anything for your
Yeah,
movement?
there's brave and there's foolish. I don't think Rosura can do much else here, so I think Rosura is gonna try and move towards shore.
Okay. I think the two of you are probably only 30 feet out now, thanks to Eris's maneuver. So what is your movement speed? 30? I think.
Yeah.
Okay. You make it 15 feet to shore. You're only 15 feet away. You're feeling pretty confident you'll be able to get up on shore. Is there any bonus action stuff for making it, or don't have to? Just want to check.
No, I don't think there is.
Okay, you can almost feel the sand beneath your feet again. You're close enough to the shore, so it's less of a stressor for you at this point. And with that, we're going to head into our final round of checks. Of course, Ash, depending on, we'll see, you might end up having some extra. That's going to bring us back to Eris at the top. Eris, you probably highlight seeing Ash, try and swim, and you are, let's see, they were what do you say, 45? Now you're out, so about 55 feet from Ash, where Ash is currently. 45 feet, because that's where we started.
Maybe it's 40 feet. Okay. Oh, but now I'm large, so I have reach. So I should be able to swim the 40 feet to reach and grab Ash,
Hey, you just
right?
under the water. And you get there and you're just like, Ash, you watch like this long, large form of Eris come up and like,
I'll grab you and put you on my back, and then start swimming. Use my bonus or use my action to dash back
Okay.
towards the shore.
nice. All right, so Ash, you're hanging on now. Over the shoulders. Eris, you're hearing some of those prayers still as Ash is just, still offering up to the great moth. Um, So, do you want to swim back to where you were, that safe spot, 30 feet from the shore, or are you trying to go it's 60 feet to the shore from where you are if you're trying to swim against that current, or
I'm going back to the safe spot.
Okay. You swim back over. You see Brazura's already, getting close to shore. You're, I think, 30 feet out where you are over there. Ooh, Ash.
And I'll glance around for the others as well.
I think currently you don't see Shar, Kethri, or Ignatius.
I did go underwater.
Oh yeah, and there's the
So-
dancing lights. You probably would have seen. The dolphin silhouette, right? With Shar and Kethri nearby, and like, okay, that's probably what's going on. Let's hope. Okay, okay. With that, then, Kethri, you're hanging on to this dolphin. Do you want to do anything now, or do you just want to like hold an action until like the end of Ignatius' turn or anything?
Well, question.
Yeah.
So, because I did oh wait, I think I need a first level spell. Let me double check. Oh, never mind. I have to. Okay. I think I'll probably hold my action because I don't think I can help that much. But I think like bonus action wise, I'm just gonna move the dancing lights a little bit further.
You can, but I'll just let you know that if you're holding an action, you don't get to do a bonus. So you
Oh,
just
okay,
hold your
okay.
action. So it's fine to do, just wanted you to know the limitation.
I don't know what I can do as an action in this situation. Yeah, I can't. I can't do much
Okay.
action wise, so I'll just to help. I'll move the dancing lights forward.
Beautiful. All right, yep, you scooch them over. You can now kind of make out in the distance what looks like a rather enlarged Eris, maybe? Legs underneath, kind of swimming back up to the surface with someone on her back. Okay. Shar, is there anything you'd like to do on this turn as you're holding on to the dolphin, or do you also want to, not also, but do you want to hold an action until after Ignatius' turn, see where that goes, or anything?
How close are we to the surface?
You're only about 10 feet from the surface. Ignatius had a lot of things in there. I think it's 5 feet. You're actually only like 5 feet from the surface if you're under the 15.
I guess now that everyone's kind of out of imminent drowning danger, I'll try flying and see how it goes.
Are you gonna use like Ignatius as like a boost, like stand on the dolphin's back? The dolphin reaches the surface, you'll leap up to fly, or are you just gonna try using your swim power to do so with an acrobatics check?
I'll try to use Ignatius. I feel like his dolphin swimming is gonna be a lot faster than mine.
Go ahead and make an acrobatics check with advantage. A bit of a lower DC.
24.
Okay. Alright, so let me just check, Ignatius. You are heading to the surface, I think you've said as well. So I will jump to Ignatius in a second. But as the dolphin that is Ignatius reaches the surface, you leap off and into the air and spread your wings. And you're buffeted by the winds, but with the acrobatics check and everything, you're doing pretty well. You see the shore. It's gosh, who do you have? The two of you, and we're out a little bit. So I think you're 40 feet from shore. As you reach the surface, what would you like to do? Are you trying to just fly to the shore?
No. I just wanted to see if I could, like, comfortably exist in the air with the winds how they are.
In that check, you're managing.
Okay.
It's a no movement. You're just waiting for them to like another turn.
I don't want to go alone. If I'm gonna reach the shore, I want to at least try and help bring someone over too.
Excellent. All right. So you, against the buffeting winds, manage to kind of stay there and keep an eye on what's going to happen next. As we turn over to Ignatius, just 5 feet of movement. That's all it's taking to breach a surface with Kethri on your back. What would you do?
Okay. Seeing that Shar is doing not great, but doing okay flying. He's going to take whatever movement it takes to get Ketri to the surf. To the surf. Yes,
It's
to the
just 5
surface.
feet. Yeah, to get Kethri up to the surface.
And then I'm going to swim like 20 feet below Ketri.
Okay.
So that's another. Okay, so we're up to 25.
25.
And then I'm going to swoosh up under Ketri and push her up into the air, like breach the water.
Nice. Oh, I love
Let's
that.
fucking go.
That's amazing. Yeah, with that swim speed and that beautiful creativity, we'll say that you do just that. You get under Ketri's feet and push her up out of the water. Ketri, I'll ask for a pretty low DC thanks to all that amazing help. Athletics or acrobatics, just to catch yourself in the wind up here in flight.
Okay, 14.
Okay, yeah, that's plenty. Yeah, all right. And you rocket out in the wind. Also buffets you a little bit, and then Shard and Kethri both within like 10 feet of each other, like trying to not get knocked around too much by the wind, but holding your own. Ignatius, you are at the top of the surface of the water. What would you like to do?
For my action, dash towards where all the others are. I guess they're all heading to shore.
Ah, okay. Alright, so with the dash, that's an extra 60 feet, plus the 15 left over for 75. You can make it easily. It was, gosh, what would that be? From where you two are, I think it's just 45, it's 55 feet over to where they are. So that leaves you 20 feet left as you reach Eris and Ash, safe now from the current.
Okay.
It's 30 feet to the shore from where they are, but you've got 15 feet left.
I would, as long as I don't notice, any riptide in between where they are, I would advance. Well, I'll see that Eris is huge.
Yeah.
So I'd offer on the way by to Grazur, a push to the shore as far as I can with the remaining
Okay.
feetage I have left
As a dolphin?
as a dolphin.
Do I know what a dolphin is?
I don't know how close to the shore you ever got growing. I mean, we feel like you got close to the shore, maybe, but if not, no.
But you do read a lot of books.
Yeah, that's
That's
fair.
true.
That's
That's
fair.
true.
Okay. Okay. I guess this can happen. Sure.
Nice.
I mean, dolphins were a central figure in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Nice, yes, true, yeah. Let's see, with 15, you actually catch up to Grazura on this turn, Ignatius, as a dolphin kind of pull up next to Grazura. You both have about a 15 feet to go. with that, I'm going to pull us out of the turn-based thing because everyone is pretty much, had done their checks and out of the riptide. Shar and Kethri have done their checks to fly against the winds. And Eris, you're safe from the thing as well as you've got Ash on your back. Rizura and Ignatius make it to shore first. Ignatius, you're shifting back, I'm assuming, as you get... or no?
Probably, I would probably wait for, those are still in the water to get to the shore.
Okay. So, Rizura, you make it up there first, drenched, buffeted by the wind's whipping your face, the cold rain coming in sideways. You look back and you see the dolphin kind of swimming, watching as the giant Eris is approaching with Ash. They're still maybe 15 feet out as you hear the flaps of Shar and Kethri's wings land kind of on either side of you, Rizura. Eris, you're able to just do that tough transition from water just to land, to air. It's a little heavier as you march up onto the beach, shifting after that into regular form, following up the last one out of the ocean. Collectively, moving away from the shoreline inland with as much hustle as you can muster. The adrenaline's pumping, and that's what's getting you through. As you will hustle back to, a couple hundred feet, getting to the shore. Finally, feel elevated enough and safe enough to take some heaving breaths. Your chests are hurting from the racing and flying and running. Safe from the, that ocean current. Thunder rolls overhead. Safe. You're safe. Everyone's accounted for.
Immediately press a dissertation. All of this shit off.
Yeah, the Ignatius would offer, produce flame hands, just warm everybody up.
Oh, nice.
Try to dry them off.
I love it. You offer that up. The rain is like sizzling against it, but it's
just,
at least
like,
offering
looking up
heat.
with disdain.
Yeah. But it's enough to warm everyone, getting into the bones there.
Well, that was a way to wake up.
That happened very often.
No.
Good. I'm starting to think I owe Snow an apology.
Yes, you do.
They'll kind of huddled up, nice and toasty.
I'm sure that Ash, at first, when getting to the shore, looks pretty frantic. Reaching, making sure that the broom is still there, and then looking extremely relieved when it is. And then she'll start warming herself up and stuff.
Okay. All right, you kind of approach that nice fire Ignatius has going. A little bit of protection from a canopy. Rain's still making it through a little bit and winds, but you found a good spot to just rest and recover for a bit. After a little while, do you wish to... What would you like to do? You want to just take a few hours to rest here? Are you looking to just get back on the trail, get out of the storm?
What happened to our horse and cart?
If you murdered our horse.
If the
You mean our seahorse and cart?
Nice.
Seahorse.
Get out. Get out.
Miraculously, with this roll, you take a little time to backtrack and find it. Horse is safe. It ran. It caught, its natural instincts had it, race a little bit as some water crashed and pull against. The buoyancy of the cart, pushed it inward more than pulling it outward. And it was sort of stuck maybe out a couple hundred feet inland where it had run like the Dickens and gotten wedged into some trees. It's going to take a few minutes to kind of clear that brush, those smaller trees, get the wagon freed and the horse, calm down.
Okay, so we still have our stuff, more or less.
Nice, Grizera. Everything seems to be intact. You got the maximum roll you could get for cart and horse health, so. Alright,
Well,
would
that
you
was
like...
lucky.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's get away from this storm.
that's
Sure.
right.
Take some of the... Clean some of the seaweed and other algae that found its way into the cart and such, and 4 of you settle into the back. To one of you... Who was driving and sitting up front again? Was there Ignatius driving and Eris up front? Nice. Are you still giant Eris? How long does that last, actually, Grisera?
Doesn't it last for like a minute?
Ah, okay.
Yeah, concentration up to a minute.
Okay.
I mean,
so-
I am going to concentrate the full minute.
Nice.
You got it, but I think we're probably past it.
Awesome. Beautiful. You hit the road. It's a rainy day. I mean, the hurricane's still just, passing. It's broken shore. It's headed inland. And as the day continues, by evening time, it's light rain, softer winds, a little strong, just a little bad, but much, much better than it was yesterday and this morning. All right. This is going to bring us to the journey, part of the journey where we break free from the peninsula. So
1, 2, 3.
I'll say y'all find a good elevated, but just in case, find some elevation, I imagine, and set up camp for the night. So I don't think anyone needs to do any heals or anything like that, but if you do, be sure to give yourself a long rest. All right, and we have from there about a week and a half. I'm going to pull this map up real quick here, actually. Check. Travel with the grid, please. Alright, here we go. And you just broke free of the peninsula, which is by the river. Yep, you gotta ford that swollen river there. But then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 days. Just over 2 weeks to make your way to Arkwood.
Question for the party: is 16 days enough time for Eris to stop giggling about us being in water again?
She wouldn't giggle. She was just kind of quietly pleased.
A Sunday stroll in the in the surf. Nice. Okay, well, my goodness. All right, unscathed. I mean, aside from the terror of it, you spend the next just over 2 weeks journeying Arkwood. You reach Arkwood on June 25th. We are at the end of Junia. So summer is starting to, early heat of summer is starting to settle in.
We missed my birthday.
Oh no! Was your birthday on the travel?
It was on the travel.
Oh,
Oh well.
bummer.
Did you mention something to the group? Would you have told us it was your
Grisura,
birthday?
probably not. No. But
Aw. Okay.
That's such a bummer.
oh well.
Yeah. All right. Here's
I was actually going to ask after this session if we could get a date update so I could figure out when my birthday was, but now I know.
Oh, bummer. Do you want to backtrack a little and just have a little moment on the trip?
Nope.
No?
No, we're
Okay.
good.
Would Grisera have acted any differently considering their occasional feelings of dread over aging?
I don't think so. I mean, I guess because we've passed their birthday, they're 18 now, so... Which for half orc is probably approaching middle age, but, here we are.
It's nice. Was Brazura at all sullen on that day or anything? Any like...
Are we talking, like, more sullen than usual,
Yeah,
or
that's a
just
good
sullen?
point. Yeah. I love it. All right. Well, let's stop the rainy stuff because we are on the road with some sunshine and beautiful weather as we reach Arkwood. Yeah, June 25th, year 100. It's a Sunday around 11:30 a.m. as you approach the outskirts of the city. For those that have been, please go ahead, Ash.
Okay. No, that's exactly what I was going to ask.
Mm-hmm. What you know about it for those that have been?
Right. Oh, just if anything seemed different approaching the city or.
City, yeah, as you approach it, for those that have been to Arkwood, you already know it to be, given its location, that it's a cultural hub, as many people travel from both sides of the Usishi Mountains here, and there are many ports on either side, so a lot of cross section here in Arkwood. And I'll share some images in. Actually, do I have the images set up here? Let me see. I think I have them. I think I was a good girl and did this the other day. Okay, so here's one. I think I can set them both up because I made one of each. All right, there we go for our viewers. And in Discord, I will put these up. This is a pretty interesting city, even outside of just the cultural beauty here. And I will give a quick rundown in a sec, as I just want to get these two Arkwood images up. All right. There we go. All right. Here at Arkwood, there is an open spell running all the time, powered all the time, inviting the spirits of the wildlife of the world to pass through and show themselves to the citizens of the city. They can't interact tangibly in any way, but there is a location in the city which is set up to visit and watch these souls of the wildlife of the world be fed and nourished by mages as they pass through. And you often see, currently as you approach, you see a few spirits of whales flying in the sky above the city. Some other larger creatures you're unfamiliar with, quadrupedal creatures roaming about, heading up to in the city to sort of materialize maybe 100 feet off from you as they approach the city. They become visible. You never know which creatures, spirits you may be seeing flying overhead or crawling through the streets with you. I can't help with that now, honey. I'm sorry. You can ask Daniel or JJ. They might know where that's at. So for those of you that have been here, you're already familiar with that. There's a huge museum here. Think like a DC Smithsonian kind of energy. It's broken into different wings. It's a relatively circular city built out from the center out. There's a moat around the center area where the museum is placed. And then scores and scores of buildings outward from there with farmland on the very outer perimeter. But it is set up to showcase all of these people of different cultures. Has a lot of trade here and such. So for those that have been here already, it's looking the same. You've seen that, experienced that before. I think it's at least Brazura, and I think Ash was here briefly.
Yes.
And I think maybe that's it. I think. But as you are welcomed, they check your ID. That's just a standard ID for this continent, and they do a quick check-see. You're allowed into the city, and upon arrival, you find it to be bustling, especially in this early summer. For you've arrived in the midst of a week-long festival happening in the city. There are 3 nights left to the festival, based on the date that you arrived. And everyone knows the final 3 nights are the best. It's like a con, you know. um, there is. I don't think that Missouri Ash has experienced this before. That you weren't here, I don't think, during this time frame when this festival's held. But the streets are lined with vendors and performers, and it's just a charged energy of fun and festivities to be had. The smells in the air, the fried foods, all of the stuff. I guess I'll check in and see what you'd all like to do. Ash and Missouri, you're familiar with some of the taverns and inns. I can feed you any of that info if you want. But let me turn it over to you all.
Char's gonna break free and look for a fighters guild or
Oh,
fighting pit.
okay.
Catherine's just like, oh my god, very excited because it's something new, and will eventually want to go find a yarn store because she needs to treat herself after this whole trip.
Sure. Okay. Okay.
Ignatius probably would have. Oh, go ahead. Ash.
No, go ahead.
Well, Ignatius probably would have asked as we were, entering the city on the way. I guess if anyone had been here before and just,
Hmm.
you know, who was familiar with the city, so who to lean on for information. That's about it. Yeah.
Anyone answer Grisera? Grisera, answer
Ash would
Ignatius?
share. Ash would share that she's been there before.
Cool.
Are we going to a festival? Can we go?
Ash is
I wanna go.
probably just as probably matching Cat 3's energy. And just like, oh, look at that. And just like pointing at things and eager and like pointing things out to Cat 3. And probably in like kind of like interspersing it with like oh, that shop over there, that's a really good one, and oh and that one over there, and when I was here last time, but oh my goodness, look at this. And also with the spirit animals and stuff, and even just like in the city itself, is keeping an eye out for moths, of course.
Okay. Oh. Anything in particular? Ignatius, are you kind of going along with them? Or?
Yeah, for the time being, yeah.
Okay. And Grisera? If anything in particular for you?
I mean, I think Grisura will probably be looking to guide people towards whatever she knows to be a reasonable inn. And if we pass any bookstores on the way, she's gonna like make doe eyes at it. So
Nice. I'll say you're aware of two inns here. The Summit, which is just it's a good inn, but I feel like you probably would have stayed up before and would probably recommend the Cat's Tail, Tale, as it is a tavern, an inn, and it runs plays and productions there as well. A little theater on the side.
I also think the last time that Grisura was in Arkwood, she was kind of flush with money, so definitely.
Nice. Okay, so then Eris, anything in particular for you?
As we're walking around, she's gonna just keep an eye out on any merchant stalls, still looking to see if there's a if the herbracer is part of a set or not.
Gotcha. Well, you will have your work cut out for you. This road that you're on currently as you enter is almost like a bazaar with all the street stalls and vendors and people calling, come look at this. And but really, as you navigate the city, begin your search. Everything. You're not finding anything. I can let you know you won't end up finding anything, but it just spreads to the whole city. The city is just flush with so many different things. Let's see. Shar, you are definitely able to find the Fighters Guild for Arkwood. And it has a really, really not only interesting setup, interesting architecture, but the lineup of fighters. There's so many varied styles and types of different fighters and martial artists here. In case you're looking to have any to run any fights.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, you're already scribbling your name into different places. You hear that voice in your head. Go back up because I forgot what I wrote down for her.
That's right.
Accent. This Daddy's so busy. Is this where you usually go? Is to fight first? So much to do here. I'm not. Nothing wrong with that. Just kidding.
I'm sorry, my brain did not process what you were saying with the
I'm
accent at
so
all.
sorry. The sword is making it clear they're not judging, but they're asking, well, with all the cool stuff in the city, is this like, are you really excited? You seem really excited about fighting. Is that trying to just make some small chat about it? Is this, Beatus hobby? Have you seemed really eager to come here? Walked right past. Names a bunch of things you walked past.
I have to train, and I haven't tried fighting here yet.
Of course. Well, I'll wish you the best. I have a feeling you won't need my well wishes, but I'm excited to see. Use me if you can and you're willing, or you need me. I'm here. But if not, a great front row seat to a fight. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice. Hey. See, all right, so we're probably feels like we're settling in. We have actual events that I'll talk about here, but first, I guess I'll just check and see. You're all looking to stay, like book some roomage here at the
Absolutely.
the Cat's Tail, was it? Where are we? Yeah, the Cat's Tail. Okay. So there's a rock dome there that sees you all in. Get you situated with, you're looking for separate rooms or doubling up like usual or whatever. So 3 rooms for 2 beds each, was it? Or...
Sure. Yeah. Sounds
Okay.
good.
Catherie's looking out for mirrors in the lobby, by the way.
Oh, okay. You spot there's a path to navigate without mirrors. You use these on, but you're careful. I think it's 5 silver per night here per person. So let me know if you're looking to do that out of your party funds or whatever. Of course, it's 30 or 3 gold. It's 3 gold a night for everybody. Unless yeah, because it's by the head, so it doesn't matter if you have smaller separate rooms or you bunk up. You might get a discount if you bunk up, but I'm sure you probably don't care about discounts after all you've been through. Okay, as the day passes by, you get settled in. Shar, you had a great day of fighting today. You fought a couple of monks, like with similar training, but clearly different style. Several a lot of fighters. Maybe, I mean, it depends on how many fights you're doing. If you're going ballistic like you usually do, is Shar fighting like crazy like usual, like one after another after another?
Yeah.
Okay. See, like 3 fighters, a couple barbarians. And you're navigating the lower ranks of this pretty easily, but really interesting different styles of bits that they're using. Definitely you fight someone with a little thieves training, a little roguish training. They keep nicking you with these little sneaky attacks that do like loads of damage. It's just one of those things you pick up on, like, well, that's a pain in the ass but handy. As you fight through. Kethri, you find yarns of all different, not just the styles, but different in sizes, but softness levels and fuzziness and all sorts of unique yarn here in Arkwood. You probably step into a store and it's more of almost like a warehouse of just shelves and shelves that you can walk down and feel the skeins of yarn, and it's just like, oh, what? Yeah.
She's touching like everything because that's what you do with
Nice.
yarn.
Just
You have
like-
to touch everything.
Nice.
Oh, look at this color. This would be pretty. And trying to give you ideas and stuff.
Well, what do you want?
Oh, I don't want anything. Whatever you want to make. I just
have
love these
gloves?
colors. What?
You have gloves? Did I make you gloves yet? I forgot.
No,
I
you
forget.
didn't. You didn't make me gloves. You made me this, and she holds up the face mask with the moth on it.
Oh, right. I'm making you gloves. No, I made
Oh.
Ignatius gloves. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, you gave them to me. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. And so she's just kind of grabbing a few things.
All right. As evening settles, the tavern starts getting a little busier. Dining area and the theater begin to fill up a bit. And you're able to look through a few different brochures on this incredible festival. Here's how it sort of works overall. There's a bunch to see and do. A bunch of businesses obviously selling their merch, and they're all local, and people doing performances. But there's also games in different areas that you can play. Badges can be earned, as well as other rewards. And if you earn enough badges, those can be turned in. Kind of like Chuck E. Cheese, right? With tickets. You get enough badges, and they can be turned in for other exciting rewards. There's a game called Bluffing Dice, where you do a few rounds with some insight checks to see if you feel you're going to have the highest roll over someone else. You can fold, or you can carry on and try and win. That rewards 1 badge, 4 gold pieces, and a beautiful crystal dice set. There's a game of fisticuffs. You don't get to use any armor. You don't get to use any magic and no weapons. It's hand to hand. And you basically just fight it out. There's an HP limit. When you first one to reach that, to lose that much HP, the X amount of HP, loses. 1 badge for that. Some 4 gold pieces, and a phoenix feather. Fancy. There's Swig and Slam. This is a drinking game. There are 3 normal rounds of drinking with a bonus round, depending on if a tie, where you just have to drink and outlast the person across from you. There's a badge for that, 3 gold pieces, and a cute, finely crafted, highly ornamental silver pint chalice. Worth about 25 silvers, but it's really nice. There's a stump chopping contest. You can actually get, I think, there's a badge. Yep. What else do you get? A Fey-crafted hatchet. And lastly, and very fitting, a slapping contest. Players are paired and decide between the 2 of them by roll, usually, who goes first. And you're slapping the opponent across. I mean, we've seen this on social media. But how fitting for a game, right? You slap the other person across the face as hard as you can. It's basically like an athletics versus a con or dex save. Yeah. So there's a bunch of cool things and details to that and stuff. But there's also, let's see, 3 gold pieces and some other cool stuff. And there's a handy thing of rewards. So you just talk about some magical items as rewards. They don't really give any details on that, but you get to choose. The most expensive being 4 tokens. There are a few options under 3 that cost 3 tokens, and a few options that just cost 1 token.
Okay, started.
There's also a lot of fortune tellers here, where you can have your fortune read. That's a big theme for this particular festival. Lots of
Oh.
fortunes.
Catherine points that out to Ash. Like, look,
Oh.
I bet
Wow.
yours is better though.
I could make a killing.
Mm-hmm.
Would you all, like to participate in any of the festival things?
Yes.
Yes, Eris wants to do all the strength things.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. Hey. Well, as you all gather back at the Cat's Tail, I'll say, you probably want to eat some dinner, charge up for the night, however much or little you want to eat, readying yourselves for the festival. And of course, vital to any festival, you decide to go to the bathroom first before leaving.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yes.
Yeah.
so with that, it's a little tiny bit early, but if we're doing festival stuff, might as well get the bathroom break out all set now. For anyone that doesn't know, we take about a 10-minute break, and we will catch you all here in 10. Chat with us if you want. Our audio will be hot. Catch you soon.
Just like we are.
All right, I need a snack. I'll be right back.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember where me and Crisora met. Let me send Born a message.
Hey, Oh.
What's going on with my camera? Jesus. Hello?
No. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. You too. Oh.
Okay, do you want to hear a quick story?
Yeah.
Sure.
Great. So, it was at 4:53 a.m. this morning when it sounded like a nuclear alarm going off in our room. So it was very loud coming from my phone, and it was a not an amber alert, but a blue alert. Okay, the whole state of Texas received this alert
Mm-hmm.
at 4:53 a.m. Like, they're important, and I get it. There was it's a manhunt. Some dumbass named Seth decided to injure an officer, and so we're trying to
Wow.
look for him. I get it. But
But the whole
4:53
state-
a.m. in the morning,
Wow.
we catch you, Seth.
Is that meant to like just let people be on their guard? Like someone might be trying to break in to your house to escape
It's
getting caught?
so there's different, like, and I don't know if it's just our state, but if an officer gets injured and the suspect flees, they send out a blue alert. So you
Okay.
have the amber and the silver alerts. Whatever other public safety ones there are, but then the blue is specifically for injured officer, the guy fled, be on the lookout. But it was weird that the noise, it sounds like your typical emergency alert, but it was like 10 times louder for some reason. And anyways, so like I'm like jumping out of bed because I think we're under attack.
Nice.
Matt thinks it's his alarm going off, and we're like, what the fuck's happening?
What is that?
And I look at my phone, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So, anyways, I go on Facebook, as you do, to figure out who the fuck this guy is, because they can't show pictures in these alerts.
Oh, yeah.
And so the whole state is up at this point, like complaining about this guy. Anyways, he still hasn't been caught. I hope they do catch him because motherfucker. But I lost precious sleep this morning.
Right? Oh my gosh, brutal.
It's so much fun. Anyway, so now you know.
Thank you.
I also turned off the sound to those alerts so I can sleep at night.
Now that I know it's a thing, yeah. I turned it off.
Yes. Just the sound. You can send me the alert. I don't want to hear it. It's very traumatizing at that hour in the morning.
I can imagine.
Oh, the like missing is it what kind of alert?
This one was a blue alert. I don't know if y'all have those.
Not here anyway.
That's so okay, so it's a Texas thing. Awesome.
What's
I
the
get
blue alert mean?
It means an officer was injured, and the suspect fled, pretty much.
Oh, yeah, no.
Which I get, like they're important,
yeah.
but the entire state of Texas received the same alert.
That's so intense.
It's very intense, and so we're all up at. Again, it was very exact.
I can tell you that, like, working basically at the river between Quebec and Ontario, that we can get Amber alerts from an area 4 times the size of Texas.
Wow.
You know, they can be a whole time zone to the west or a whole time zone to the east, and we'll get them because the phone thinks we're in both Ontario and Quebec at the same time. So,
gotcha.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's really crazy because the same thing happens. Like, yeah, the Amber alert. It's like somewhere 13 hours away from me because it's still in the same state. But they're like, hey.
Yep,
watch
you need
out.
to know.
You need to know, which I understand. It's a very, like, I don't think it's wrong to send out those alerts. I do, however, have a problem with when my phone is in sleep mode, and I don't want to hear that alarm go off.
For
It's
real.
just so much louder than the other ones. I don't understand. But anyways,
Brutal.
everyone hates this asshole now.
I
'Cause
bet.
they lost sleep.
I saw that on TikTok a lot today. People like,
Oh, did you?
like I woke up in fear of my life with this because the sound was so loud. Like you're saying, like so early.
It was 10 times louder than normal, and I did see some people had like their earphones in, and so it blew out their
no.
eardrums.
Mhm.
I'm like, yes, thank you for the heads up. This is also like 2 hours away from me, which I understand. Like, okay. It's a really, really tiny town, so they closed the schools and everything today.
Good, good.
Everyone is now on the lookout for this asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Alright. Not that time. Reckon? Bring it on back. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, hi, chat. So I linked the festival music to y'all on Zoom. I
What?
did. I just want to make sure I linked the festival music to you on Zoom, but it looks like I did.
Oh, yes, yes.
Oh, all right. Well, for Soul to do, let me know where you'd like to start. We have again the bluffing dice, fisticuffs, swig and slam drinking game, stump chopping contest, and slapping contest.
I want to try the fisticuffs.
Fisticuffs, okay. You don't want to travel together as a package to experience the festival, or
Ash is going to slip away.
okay.
Let me ask first, Dan. Let me ask first, Danny. What you said it was evening. Is it like dark outside?
I think it's about twilight, because you're in the summer now, right?
Perfect. Yeah. Ash is going to be unfortunately slipping away.
Sure. All right. Well,
Now I want a drumstick. Thanks a lot, both of you.
you're welcome.
Bringing up for the whole class.
Indeed.
No.
Rude.
Well, you said fisticuffs, Eris, first? Okay. Sounds like everyone's traveling together then. But correct me if I'm wrong and Ash is slipping away. So, you make your way over. Who wants to participate? And who wants to just watch? I'll go around. Let me know if you want to participate in the fisticuffs. No magic, no armor, no weapons. Or if you just want to watch and cheer your fellows on. I'll start with Gazura.
Participate.
Nice. Ignatius?
Oh, I'll be watching, but I will be listening intently to the crowd, looking for anyone who might be taking, as often happens at these kinds of things,
Mm-hmm. Nice.
side bets.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Shar?
Participating, obviously.
Yeah. Catherine?
She is going to be on alert just because
pressure.
now.
Peer
No,
pressure.
she's not. She is not doing this. She's better at swinging a sword.
Peer pressure.
Oh my god, no.
Gazura and Shar like, come on. Yeah.
I'm going to be alert, and then I'm assuming there's like little like flags. I'm thinking like the little triangle pendant flags or whatever,
Absolutely.
like the cheer.
Mhm.
She'll be a cheerleader.
They let you
Go team.
illustrate what you want on the thing, so you can, like, draw your own flag. If you're the person you're cheering for.
Do I know how to draw? I'm sure I can figure it out.
Yeah. Is there anything you'd like to draw on it?
Get back to you.
Okay. All right. Okay. And well, I can't keep rolling ones. It's one versus one. Okay. All right. So, Grisura, Shar, and Eris. This first round, you all have NPCs basically that you're fighting. And there's even a few others. There's a bunch of small rings set up, maybe 6 or 7 or so in a row here to be viewed. So, where's the fisticuffs here? Okay. This is quick. This is all about getting those hits in quick. So if you have, what do you call it? Come on, Dan. I'm sorry.
Alcohol.
Unarmed strikes. Just take a look at what you can do with just punching. Because the general rules are it ends up being a 1. And sometimes you can add your strength modifier to that.
Quick question.
Uh-huh.
Does my rage count as magical?
Always
Your
wondered.
rage. I think that if it uses the sparks, they'll definitely consider that magic. But if you're not throwing the lightning out, then I don't think that would be considered magical.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. I should have just had the thing brought up here. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Quick moment to get to. Alright, here's Provenance. Lively festival music. I like this. Okay. Looks like D&D Beyond actually just shows you what your attack and your hit is under unarmed strike. Under actions all. That bottom right hand box. First tab actions, first sub tab all, and it should have, you know, whatever weapons you have, and then unarmed strike near the bottom.
Mhm.
So that's what we'll be using. And in this first round here, the first person to lose 5 hit points loses. So Grisura, we'll start up with you if you don't mind doing a quick. Let's base it on initiative rolls. What'd you get?
For initiative,
Mm-hmm.
21.
Oh yeah. That beats a 6. All right. So first punch. So my goal, DM wise, with this is just to let you have some flair, if as much as you want or as little as you want, in describing like how you're punching and striking and what it looks like and stuff like that. You don't have to, but you're welcome to, and that's sort of the setup. So you go first. First, you square off, and they drop the flag to begin this fisticuffs encounter. What would you like to do first? First move.
A quick half step to the side and throw a body blow at them.
Oh, nice. They see, they go to punching, dart off to the side and come in. Ooh. Go ahead and make just an attack roll with your unarmed strike.
That would be 15.
Absolutely hits. And let me know what the damage is for that.
2.
Nice. Okay. Mark off 2 here. Oops, where'd you go? There we are. Okay. Beautiful. So I'm just gonna do one fight at a time here. So they're gonna try and swing back. That's a 10 to hit. I do not think that hits Grisura with no armor. No, because I think your base is 10.
Shoot, I have a problem. I have mage armor up.
Oh,
I can spell it off myself. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, no, it would be 11. So no.
Okay. They go to strike. How do you want to block that hit? They're trying to throw a hook to the right of your face, or the left of your face.
I'm just gonna block it with a forearm and kind of move in close for my next attack.
Oh, nice. Go ahead and roll that next attack. You hook him, knock him to the outside, wide open now.
7.
7? Okay,
Yep.
that one misses, unfortunately. They just leap back just with enough time to avoid the blow. They get a little nick on their chin from your punch. Okay, and they're staggering. They try and throw a jab, but they got a 6. So they're staggering back and completely whiff. So they're like pushed back right now on their heels, missing. What would you like to do to follow that up?
Gonna more or less rush them and try and elbow strike them across the chest as I kind of take the advantage of being them off balance and try and like really strike them backwards.
Nice. All right, go ahead and make a fresh attack.
22.
Yeah, that hits. Good. Let me know what the damage is. Is that 2?
It's 2.
Nice. You've got 2 solid strikes in. Only need to get 1 more. That it's that solar plexus when they seem a little bit winded. I'm gonna have them roll at disadvantage on that one. That's a 6. They're trying to compose themselves. They don't even strike. They're just trying to get their hands up in time, but they're slow, raising their hands up. What do you want to do?
Pull the right hand back and then jab with the left, kind of coming up underneath their guard.
Oh, nice. And roll for it.
20.
That absolutely hits. Another 2, right?
Another 2. Yep.
Oh, you catch them under the guard, under the chin, and they stagger back a few things. And that's when the ref calls it. Winner! Brazil! Crowd excitedly cheers for you. Yes. Excellent. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. And you receive a badge. No, this is round 1. I'm sorry. This is round 1. So
Okay.
no badge yet, but you move
Okay.
on to. It's just 2 rounds per person. It's not a super long, complicated thing. So we're gonna go over to the heiress fight next. So remember to not count your armor. And it should have the unarmed strike and stuff.
You tell the barbarian to not count their armor.
Nice,
What
nice.
armor?
I know, right? Yeah, that's awesome. Kind of roll initiative if you would. We'll just kind of figure out who goes first with that.
12.
Okay. We'll have to roll again. They got a 12.
Oh, 3.
Oh, okay. They got a 15 this time. So let's see.
It's whoever loses 5 HP first.
5 HP first. So here's where the rage comes in, right?
Mm-hmm.
You'll have to sacrifice a strike and attempt to strike to use your rage. But it counts. It's not magical. So it'll be
Okay.
up to you, because I know it halves stuff down the line. You know, once you have it. So that's up to you. But I want to, just qualify that here at
Okay.
the top.
Okay.
All right.
Let's,
So
let's see what he does first.
Okay.
See if I even need to use it.
they're attacking. That is a 19 to hit.
Mhm.
Okay. They just a 2. That's all they get.
Okay.
All right. So
Okay, so I have extra attack, but if I rage, I can't do any attacks at all.
if you rage, this is a blow for blow match, so it's a little outside your normal combat. You're just trading blows back and forth.
Okay, you know what? I'll just hit him.
Yeah. You know what? I think that if you have that inherently in your class, you should get that. So if you have an extra attack, you can use that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And I'm going to Reckless.
Nice.
I rolled an 18 and a 19.
Oh, that hits. Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah, that's 25. And that's 4 damage.
Woo! Beautiful. Okay.
And then yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna like set up the scene. They get that first punch in. They just kind of come in and get you across the chin, and you just flinch a little bit, and they're kind of paused for a moment, like, oh shit. As they're going to draw their arm back, you make your attack. What is that? You want that to look like?
I want to see if the second one hits first.
Oh yeah,
and
I'm
then
so
I'll
sorry. Go
describe
ahead.
it. Reckless. 14.
A 14 just misses.
Okay, so they hit her and she does the anime thing where she just looks and then bam,
Nice.
straight in the nose.
Oh, they get their hands back up after receiving the major damage. They kind of try and wipe away some of the blood and do like a fate to come at you. Well, that's right. There's no armor, right? It's 18, and I don't know what that looks like.
That does it.
It
15 is my AC.
Okay. It's just 2 points. So technically tied, right? The next person that gets hit is basically going to lose. So they strike it fast and they come back up to guard, but they're exposing their sides a little bit as they're guarding their face. What would you like to do?
I'm going to recklessly attack again.
Nice.
Okay, there we go. 17.
Okay, yeah, yep, that hits.
So before they even get, they hit me, and before they get their guard up, just went BAM!
Oh, brutal, nice. And oh,
Rapid punch to the forehead.
Crack, take a couple steps back. They get ready to engage. Ref calls it win. Eris! It's like, all right, comes in for like the hand.
Do the bro hand.
And yay! Wait, what? Shar, over to your battle. So we'll start with remember any armor you're wearing isn't counted. You can use your stuff. I mean, you've got key, right? So you can use your key things. As long as you can't use like that shadowy reach thing, because that'd be magic. Go ahead and roll initiative, Shar, and we'll see. Oh, that's so sad. Okay.
I don't think Kethry's ever seen Shar in a. Well, this is not technically like a pit fight.
Gotcha.
Never mind. Anyway, she is the loudest cheerer right now.
We're like standing above most of the people, wings out.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Nice. All right, Shar, what'd you get for initiative?
19.
Oh, yeah, okay, beats the 4. All right, so you get the first strike. You see them; they're squared up. Their form's okay, but not great. They're kind of square instead of being narrow. And what do you want to do for your first strike?
Just I don't know, punch.
Okay. So make an attack. Unarmed attack.
14.
That exactly hits this opponent. What do you want that to look like? To punch right to the face? Or?
Yeah.
Just okay. Face. They stumble back. What's the damage on that?
13.
13. So they don't stumble back. They're sent flying back. They're getting ready, and they're just knocked out of their little square that they were in. And the ref's like, winner, Shar, like in disbelief. Okay.
Kethry screams, "That's my sister!"
Beautiful. Okay, we go to round 2. Let's see if any of you end up paired against one another. Oh, come on, that's bad. There we go. Dan, learn how to roll. Okay. All right, y'all have other opponents. Okay, Grazura. This is the final round, round 2. For each of you, it's not down to facing one another. There's only one left. It's each person gets, a couple rounds, and then you can get a token. So, you're relatively unscathed. I don't know if you got hurt really at all in that first. Yeah. So you're ready. You're primed and ready. Go ahead and roll initiative for me if you would.
10.
Beats a 7. Okay, man, these people are rolling poorly. All right. A rather spry-looking half-elf gentleman is across from you, trying to gauge, clearly caught some of that last fight. They're doing their best to prepare themselves to get that first strike, because they're just sort of have their guard up.
Okay, Grazura rushes right at them, and then when they get close, they expect them to move a little bit to the left, because Grazura moved to the right last time, so they kind of move to the right and try and anticipate where they're going.
Nice.
Unfortunately, that is a 7 to hit.
Okay, that one misses. Did they read your read or what? But they managed to dodge. They're gonna try and take advantage of that, but that is a 15. Is that enough to hit Grazura? A 15?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So they come in, and they also just have a 2. So, oops.
Yep.
All right. So, come on, Dan. There we go. They get one.
Grazura chuckles when they're hit.
Oh, that snaps them back into their defensive stance. But as they're pulling their arms back in, they're out of guard. What would you like to do?
Yeah, just step in straight and a quick uppercut. And that is a 16 to hit.
That hits. Yes. That's automatically a 2, I think, right?
Yeah, that's a 2. Sorry.
Okay.
Yep.
No problem. That was on me. Excellent. All right. They were not expecting that. They get knocked back up, and let's see if they catch themselves in time. It's cocked. Okay, that's a dirty 20 to hit.
Yep.
As they're falling back, they quickly draw themselves in, and they kind of twist at the hips to bring an elbow into like side of the rib under that punch you threw, if they can. That's a 15 again, which I think that one hit, right?
Yep.
So that's a 2 for them. So they've got their elbow that's struck, but now it's left their whole side exposed. What would you like to do?
Yeah, dance to that side and throw a couple of quick blows. I mean, I know it's only one hit, but like, you know,
Nice.
kind of a quick 1-2 hit.
Yeah.
That is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, absolutely hits. All right, another 2. Oh my goodness. Next hit landed is going to finish this match. The tension thick. Here we go. They dance backwards from the shock of that. Oh, come on, Dan. Does a 12 hit?
Yep.
Okay. So they get 2. They strike and they come back with another elbow and they catch you at just that wrong spot on the back of the chin here. And draws back, and that's enough for the ref to win.
Okay.
Simon.
Okay. Give them a hearty clap on the back. And walk off laughing.
Nice. Beautiful. All right. You for winning 1, you still get, where are we? 4 gold pieces for what that's worth.
Yeah, not taking it.
Oh, okay. All right. A lot of people, just applauding as the match finishes for both of you. A lot of well fought and this and that. As you take your leave of the center stage here. Let's see. That brings us over to Eris. All right, Eris. Let's see. We'll do a initiative roll. All right. That's 70.
5.
Ooh, okay. All right. Let's see. You've got a lizard folk woman that has stepped up, and she's, not quite your height, but has a decent frame. You can tell maybe this person's a little more practiced than the last one, but you're already seeing some openings and stuff, so as if you're pretty polished. But they're going to do their best here. They rolled a natural 20. So they come in and you see these holes, you're prepared, you're like, okay, like they have a flash step. They're in your space in no time, and they just get this brutal solar plexus shot with their whole body weight, dealing 4 points of damage.
Nice hit.
They back up and they dance, a little bit. They still have their openings. I think they just got kind of lucky with that. Not lucky, skill, but like fortuitous.
I would like to rage.
All right, you.
I'll do 1 strike then.
Nice.
Oh no, you don't. And I will reckless.
If you are you raging? Because if you rage, that's
That's my whole turn.
Yeah, that's it for.
Oh.
You don't have to. We can recon because I want you to Be informed.
I thought it took one of my 2 strikes.
Oh no! It uses the action. Yeah.
Uses the action. Okay, well, I'm just not gonna rage.
Okay.
I'm going to scream in a rage, but not actually rage. And recklessly attack.
Beautiful.
Yeah, 16.
16 hits. Yeah.
Okay, that's 4 damage.
Oh, nice.
And one more.
Yes.
18.
18 hits.
4 more damage.
Nice. So they got a little, high in their horse there. You're getting like, yeah, I got that. They get back. And
so they come and just get, oh, and then like if they take another step closer, she'll like kind of feign like, oh, that hurt. Well, bam.
Nice. Double strike. Face to the side. Face up. Something. Winner. Eris.
She'll just like.
Fighting.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Well done.
Clap.
I'll buy you a drink later. Yeah.
I'll see you at the drinking contest.
Nice. Okay, so you get 4 gold pieces, a badge, and you're presented with this neat little box set that has crystal dice on the inside. You open it up and they're all inlaid in their little things, like a proper 7-piece set of D&D dice, basically. All right, that's gonna bring us over to Char's fight. There's an elven woman that steps up, considerably short, maybe 5'11". Char squares off against you. Moderately muscular, seems to have an athletic fighter's build of some sort. And they square off. All right. Now, I'm very interested to see how this goes. And we'll do initiative. 13. What'd you get?
23.
Okay. Go first.
Yeah. 27.
27 hits. In my head, I'm like, oh, this one's got a higher AC. Okay. All right, what do you want that first attack to look like? I guess let me know the damage first.
13.
It's 13. Okay. Let me know what you want that to look like.
I think she'd feel a little bad from the previous one because she recognizes this isn't like fighting people who signed up for fighting. And it's trying to be a little bit more gentle, but failing, obviously. But I think she would just try to aim for something that like wouldn't hurt as much, like nothing.
Okay, you gotta go for like a body blow, something square on that they can maybe kind of the eye against, and so
I think like before she throws the punch, she just goes, apologies.
Perfect. Boom, boom, boom. You get these 2 solid, like, hardcore strikes in the core. The whistle blows, and the ref calls, winner, Char! But you're taking a moment, as when you struck them in the stomach, there aren't many things that feel that hard to you when you punch. You get the addition knuckles and everything else. That was pretty hard. She takes maybe like a half a step back. No needed. Doesn't seem anywhere near as phased as you were expecting for 13 points of damage. But what's an incredible punch past your stomach. And proud. Yeah.
What's your ab conditioning workout?
Comes back excited to share. Oh, well, let me tell you, that's kind of cool. Covers the whole like conditioning aspect of that. Yeah, you know what? She'll probably introduce herself too. The name's Animoe Kilsatra. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance and ask your name.
Sure.
May I ask your best conditioning program? Because I can't say I've been hit like that for, I don't know if I have.
I'm training since I was 5.
Nice. And here's the awkward level of small talk that you, but it's kind of a Char special interest, so maybe there's a little shell opening as we talk about fighting and such.
Can you send me the name?
Yes.
I want to write it down, but I have no idea how to spell that.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, please, anyone, by the way, anytime I'm like saying a name, just let me know. If you're like, can you just put that in chat, and I'll be happy to. Yes, so you win the 4 gold pieces. Alright, where's my spot here? The crystal dice set and 1 badge. So make sure you're keeping track of your badges too. So you know what you have at the end here. Okay. And Ignatius, unfortunately, for this particular event, they did not have the betting pool. You looked, you asked. It seems like you're not sure if it's just this town that isn't do that, or if it's this event. But unfortunately, nothing to pick up on this one. But Catherine, yeah, next to you. Ash, while all this is going on over here, what are you up to?
Ash is, well, it's still a little bit light outside and it's not completely dark yet. Ash is going to fly around, take some time and fly around the city. Probably going a little bit slower. And possibly even stopping in a couple of taverns just to kind of like look around and see, on her usual lookout for someone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. You asked some
All the while
questions?
talking to a groom and, talking to Cassie and, Sorry.
Yeah, I just wanted to sound like there might be.
No, that was it. Just like while she's like flying around, she's just talking to like her groom.
Okay. Let's see. So you're able to stop. You find a couple taverns: the Rugged Goat, the Tilted Shed. You ask, people your usual questions. Look at some boards. What do you think about flying around the city? Because a lot of cities are like, yeah, I'm going to fly around up above. At one point, you get a guard as you land. A guard's like, I just need you to know that we don't. It's kind of frowned upon, security risk and all, to just be flying around from above. You can fly through the streets at up to building level. That's fine. No peeping. And otherwise, you should be okay.
Yeah, she'll do that.
Thank you.
She'll stay to building level.
Thank you. Off you go. Yeah, unfortunately, no hits on the name, or you have. I think you've got a sketch, right?
Yeah, she would have shown the sketch. Probably like when she landed in like taverns and stuff.
Are you keeping that with the sketch that you drew of Kethri's scary person?
Oh, you know what? That's probably all gone. Because of the water. right?
I mean, if you want all your stuff to be gone, that's fine. But I imagine
mean-
it was in your pack with your other protected stuffs sealed up.
Oh, the packs were sealed. Like our bag was sealed up.
I mean, you
Like our
tell me.
backpack?
I assume you're traveling with closed backpacks.
Yeah, but are they water resistant?
To some degree, they're not waterproof. There's probably water in there. I mean, I guess I'm just saying, like, we can roleplay it down to that level if you want with this, but you're
Yeah,
gonna ruin a
I
bunch
was
of other
going
stuff
to.
too. Okay. Okay. All right, I'll
I was gonna say, I mean, because I was gonna go and buy some more paper too, because I just figured that all the paper would be gone.
All right, so you take a little time tonight then and shop for paper?
Yeah.
Okay. You're able to find that easily enough as you navigate the festival. Darkness falls for your, Ash, as you're going through and wrapping up.
Can I ask about a couple other things that she would have gotten asked about with the paper?
Let me just
At the shop?
confirm quickly, because I really just want to make sure you're okay with things getting ruined. Because you've got your playing card set, you've got your cards, your tarot cards, and you've got Ghosts and Ghouls book. That'll all get ruined if you want to have paper things get ruined. Which is fine. I want to do that DM check-in that you're okay with that level of...
I don't want the tarot cards to get ruined.
Maybe you keep those in like a water sealed thing or something?
Yeah, I would say if I can keep those in the water sealed thing. I want to go with I do want to go with the paper being ruined now.
All right, and what about your book, your Ghosts and Ghouls?
Yeah, we can say the book got ruined too.
Okay. Well, you're able to find paper. Carry on with your evening. Are you looking to return to everybody else?
There was a couple other things that she would have asked about in
Right.
the shop.
Please, ask away.
Okay, I have them written down. She would ask if they will. So first, like,
Then
do
we'll
they
play it
have
out with
40? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. There's an elven gentleman at the counter.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
So she took out like a list that she made. Do you have 40 sheets of paper I could buy?
We do? Yes. Just over here. Is there... And then they ask you about quality, get the details and such.
Ash is going to take out the ruined pieces of paper from her bag and just kind of like put them on the counter. Could you throw these away for me somewhere? Do you have a little bin back there?
Of course. They just put
that's a
the
little
bin
ruined.
up on the counter for you.
Okay, well that's fine, and she'll put them in there. I'm also looking for some sealing wax. Do you have any of that so I can seal like a letter?
Of course. Yes, that's over here in points.
And do you have like a signet, like some kind of stamp I could, oh, we're getting into Southern, that I could use to stamp it?
We don't... typically people have their own signets, their family, or to show that it's you. We don't have
Yeah.
any Chanel. I mean, it may... I'm afraid not.
Okay. Do you know where I could get one made?
It just seems a little like lost or confused that it's like for the family or to identify you.
Yeah,
I
I have these brochures I make, and so I fold them, and I just wanted to put a little wax seal on them, so that way they don't pop open.
Maybe the
But I don't really know.
shop?
Okay, Tinker Shop, and she'll write that down. And also, do you have any colored ink other than black?
I think we do. Let's see. There's basically there's black and blue that he shows you. Are you looking for something other than these? Are you looking for
Well, I would like
paints?
Maybe
We have paints.
paints might be better.
Kind of shows you over to where the paints are.
Okay. How much is the paint? Do you
They're
know?
about the same as the ink.
The 10
It's
gold?
10 gold pieces for an ounce.
Perfect. Perfect.
Um,
And I'm guessing, Danny, that they're going off of like pricing from the adventurer's guide for the other things, like the sealing
Effectively.
wax and the paper.
Yeah, paper. One sheet of paper is 2 silver pieces. So
Yeah.
40 is 80,
80.
which is 8
Yeah.
gold.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I
Mm-hmm.
just wanted to make sure.
Of course.
Well, I'll take the paints then, and then if a paint brush, does that come with it, or do I need to buy that separate?
Have to buy that separately.
Okay. Sure. Perfect. I'll get the paintbrush as well. Then.
Nice. Are you looking for, and they kind of go through like what you're looking for and the different sizes of brushes and stuff, or are you looking for
Well,
a whole kit?
let's get out. I don't need anything too big, but let's get a nice collection of brushes. How
Right.
much would that be?
It's 12 gold for this collection. You've got 8 different size brushes.
Okay. All right. Let's do it. Let's go.
Right. So that'll be let's see, 8 for the brushes, 8 gold for the paper, and then gosh, what was the wax?
I have the wax down as 5 silver. Is
Yeah,
what the adventurer's
you.
guide said.
Mm-hmm. There you have it.
2 other things. Do you have a board, that I can paint on, like that I can sit out and hang up and be
of
like,
course. Yes,
how much
we
would
have
that
some.
be?
Well, we have some over here. Let's take a look at your. It shows you a few different easels. Let's see. It's a standard price of 40 gold for any of these arrangements, different sizes, different portability.
let's go for it. Let's get the sign.
Right?
Yeah.
Very good. Is there anything
sign
else you
40
need
gold.
for this ensemble?
There was something else in my head. What was it? Oh, this is a weird one, and I doubt that you know, but maybe you've seen it about town. Do you have a crystal bowl? Like, like a glass bowl of sorts. Doesn't have to be magical. It can be just fake. I just thought I would ask.
If you're looking if it can be glass, we have those. If you're looking for a true crystal ball, no. But if
Okay.
glass is fine, then we've got that. I can show you what we have. Shows you a few different.
Yeah. Show me what you got.
Hey,
Oh,
here's
what would that one be?
what size are you looking for, Steph?
Oh, we're
Ash.
looking for. I don't know. Something about.
If I had to guess. I had to
Something
say.
about this size, perhaps.
Oh, all right. That's one of the grandest here. I'd say maybe 5 gold pieces for that.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. Okay, I think this is it.
Oh,
I think
wonderful
this
choices
is all I
today.
need.
That's this is it. This is all, of course. Packs it up for you, and you're set to go.
Oh, perfect.
You can find a tinker or two to make the little stamp. Like, they'll ask for what design you want to use, and they can make it. And that's probably 7
moth.
gold. Okay,
Could be a
I
moth.
think like 7 gold
Funny.
because they've got a custom make it, but they can get it done in like half an hour. So
Perfect. She would wait around for that. I do have one more thing that she wants to check out, but we can.
is it a
do that
shopping
later,
thing
but-
or is it like a role play thing?
No.
Okay, then
No.
we'll come back right after the next thing then.
Okay.
Okay, so with fisticuffs completed, Nimue just still sort of chatting away with Yushar about training regiments and stuff before they head off. I guess we'll see what you would like to do next with this wonderful festival. Again, there's bluffing dice, there's swig and slam drinking contest, the stump chopping contest, and the slapping contest.
Drinking contest!
Nice, nice. I'm gonna check. So we will do that if no one else has something, but because you picked the first one, I'm just gonna check and see. Yeah.
That's fair. Eris is going to, after we finish, is like, let's go to the drinking contest!
Nice, nice. Does anyone have any objections or wish to go somewhere else?
Just to see what it's about. Ignatius would try the liar's dice.
Okay.
Or the fool's dice, I should call it.
Nice, nice. You want to split
Ooh,
off?
I'd probably go with Ignatius.
Okay. Ignatius and Kethri over there. Grisura, are you heading to the drinking game with Eris?
I'll go with them to watch the dice, because they cheered us on for our fights, so
Okay.
I'll cheer them on with the dice.
All right. Would you wish to go to the dice then?
Yeah, I think Rizura will observe.
Okay. And Shar, are you just watching for this one, or are you wanting to play?
I'll play.
Okay. Kethri playing? This is the dice? Okay, Ignatius playing or watching?
Playing.
Nice. Ash, this is around the time, and I guess you'll be doing something else, so we won't have you catch that up yet. Okay. So you find your way to the bluffing dice. The highest roll, the highest total rather, wins the pot. There's 3 different rounds. First round, there's going to be 4 people at a table. Everyone rolls a d10. You look at what number you've got. And you place a wager into the pool. Then the next roll is a d6. And now you get to do an insight check with each of these to look around at the other people. Get a feel for, did they get a high number or low number? Any tells, any of that? And then a final round is a d4. So you're adding a smaller and smaller die each time. And then in the end, we find out who has the highest. They get the pool and a badge. Yeah. So, for this, let me just see who's going to end up at a similar... Yeah, it's correct, yeah. Alright, that's... we've got then Shar's playing. Yes, and... Okay. And Eris, you were cheering on for this one? Alright, Grisura and Shar end up at the same table with 2 other people. You don't want to play if they're at the same...
No.
Okay. You can, let's see. If you report like, oh no, I came with that person, then they'll put you at a different table. Everyone, Ignatius and Kethri ended up at a different table anyway. So, everyone has their own unique 3 NPCs. We'll start with Ignatius on this game. Go ahead and roll a d10, Ignatius. Actually, we'll just do this one-on-one since we're all split up. It'll make it a little easier, right? I'll roll a d10 here as well. They roll under cover of little DM screen, right? And so do you. And you look at one another. Go ahead and make an insight check, Ignatius. Huh?
Yeah, I have to remember what I rolled. It's a check. Okay, 6. For the insight check.
They seem tough to read. Tough to get a gauge. Maybe a little confidence, but tough to read. All right. And with that, so they put their wager in. First wager is mandatory, right? So the mandatory is two chips. I guess it's 2 gold pieces. I guess you're using your money. So 2 gold pieces go in. They sit down 2. Do you want to call that or raise it?
No, call it.
Okay. 4 gold. I gotta write down the gold in this or I'll forget. 4 gold pieces so far. Okay, next round is a d6. They kind of just watch you as they roll their die instead of looking down. That was cocked.
We get a
I can't
piece of
use that.
paper out.
Nice.
Do
Yeah,
it
yeah,
again.
yeah. Um,
6. Okay, I have my number.
go and make your insight check if you would.
Okay. Nice, 22.
Okay. You see, they're not looking super pleased. They're not rocked or anything. Oh my gosh, but they're like, this one. They put in 3 gold. They up it by another 3. They're up to 5 now. Do you want to call that or raise it?
Raise it to 4.
Oh, okay. They call that, and that ends that round. Okay. And the final round is rolling a d4. And you can do one final insight check.
Okay. $19.
Okay. They once again seem dissatisfied. However, they put down. Let me see how brazen they're going to be here. Okay. They put down 8 gold pieces.
Ignatius, 8.
Hmm?
8. 10.
You see him look up at you and look down. There you go. Okay. They match at 10. Okay. Go ahead and let me know. Or do you want to know? You want to give your total first for die rolls, or do you want
Sure.
me to give theirs?
Don't matter. Does it really? 12 is my total.
6 is their total. And so you claim 32 gold pieces in this beautiful win. All right. So we'll head over to Grisura next then. And we'll start with a roll of a d10.
No, not playing.
Oh, you're not playing at all? I'm so sorry. So sorry. Okay. Let's see. Eris was cheering. So it's Ignatius and Shar. Shar? Go ahead and
I'm
roll
playing too.
Oh, Ketri's playing. I'm so sorry. All right. Shar, go ahead and roll a d10.
Yeah.
Then we'll jump over. Okay, and if you wish, Shar, go ahead and make a insight check. They put down 2 gold pieces. You can make an insight check.
23.
Okay, they seem not pleased at all with their number.
And I'm sorry, what's...
You're deciding, so they put 2 gold pieces down. Whoever gets the highest roll out of these 3 different rolls wins. So you want higher numbers. And then you're doing insight checks to see, did they roll high or low? Well, they're very dissatisfied with their first roll on the d10. Next roll's a d6, then a d4.
Okay.
They put 2 gold pieces in to see if you'd match. You can also raise it higher than 2 gold if you want a bigger pot.
I'll put in 3.
Okay. They raise theirs to 3. And we carry on to the next round. This one is a d6. Okay, and make an insight check if you want to kind of gauge.
$24.
Once again, they seem awfully dissatisfied with their roll. However, they look up at you, false confidence on their face with that insight check, and they put 5 gold pieces down for this bet. You want to match that, or you want to raise it?
I'll match.
Okay. Okay, final roll. Okay. Then make an insight check after you do your roll. For sure.
What's this one, a 4?
A D4. Yep. Then you'll add those 3 up for your total after. And then an insight check when you're ready to see if you can tell.
25.
Yes, okay. They're relatively pleased with this one, although it's now just a D4. You seem contemplating, nervous, contemplating. They put in 8 gold pieces on this one.
Okay.
So you can match it with 8, or you can raise it to see if they raise theirs.
I'll match.
Okay. Feels very sharp. Okay. Totals, we're going to compare totals. Do you want to know theirs first, or do you want to say yours first?
Theirs.
Okay, they have an 8 total.
I have 7.
You have a 7? Oh, okay. Then they win. And they collect the, let's see, 32 gold pieces. You lose 16, what you put in because you matched everything. And they clicked it. Oh, they seem a little relieved, like they were not feeling good about their numbers. Okay, but there's applause nevertheless, for the game. And then we'll head over to Kefri. Go ahead and roll a D10, Kefri, to start us off.
Hey. You would just be like, I am so happy to be here right now.
Nice. They're sort of not talking back. They're trying to keep their poker face, basically. Okay. They put down 3 gold pieces. You go ahead and do an insight check if you want.
Yes. 17?
Okay. You can see they're confident in the number they rolled. You want to match their...
She has no idea how gambling works, so she's going to match.
Okay. All right. Okay, go ahead and roll that D6 next then. And they're going to put down 10 gold pieces this time. Clearly.
I got a 19 insight.
Okay. Okay. They once again feel pretty confident in the roll. So at any point you can fold too if you're like, I don't want in. Like I want out. Like you lose what you have in the pool, but you don't have to put any more in or continue on. But you can.
You said they put in 10
gold pieces this time.
Yeah, she doesn't know what she's doing. So she'll match.
Okay.
Okay.
This is how it goes. How we do it. Nice.
Okay.
And lastly, roll a d4, if you would, please. I'm just going to have 1 round for each on this one, just so, because I know it takes a while. They put down 12 gold pieces this time.
I got an 11 insight.
Oh, okay. Oh, damn, move the other die. Okay, man, so they're terrible, their insight. But it seems like they're very confident in their role this time.
I mean, how much did they put in? 11?
It's 12 gold pieces.
Oh, 12.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, she'll match.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice. All right, so it's time to add up the totals. Do you want to know their total number, or do you want to say yours first?
I will. No, I think Catherine would totally blurt it out first. Like, I got a 14. What'd you get?
Nice. Oh, 18.
Cool.
They kind of take all the money. Of course, geez,
Oh,
that's
that's
50
that's
gold
what that
pieces. So
means.
25 is what you lost.
Okay.
But the
Okay.
pool's
25.
50 is they collect. And there's applause, like, 'cause that was an exciting game for people to watch, because people on either side, they get kind of like either seeing your rolls or theirs, so everyone's kind of excited at these high rolls. Yeah, all right, lots of fun.
Cool.
Nice. um Let's see. All right, with that, bluffing dice is done. Ignatius, you got a badge. You got an additional 4 gold pieces on top of that. Bluffing dice. So yeah, so that's what we get on this one. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. I'm so sorry. Silly me. Ignatius, you get the crystal dice set. You're the only one that gets it. To those in fisticuffs, you got a phoenix feather. There's a beautiful blue to white gradient to this rare feather that this feather never fades or withers. It's often worn as a nice accent piece to an outfit. So that's, I think, Eris and Dar that got that phoenix feather. So sorry. Okay.
I was a little bit confused. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, dice.
That's
Okay.
interesting reward for yeah. Nice. Okay, so now we heading over to Swig and Slam. Nice. Okay, so you arrive at this outdoor. It's sort of like an outdoor bench seating tavern. Tables, bench seats, back to back, just in this wide open space. And they have a bunch of people, servers that are ready to bring out drinks to people who wants to participate in Swig and Slam. Catherine
Sure,
and
why
Eris
not?
and Ignatius. Okay. All right. The 3 of you pull up a seat. Each find actually, let's see, because some of you might end up next to one another. We've got 3, so let's find out. All right, Ignatius, you'll be 4. Catherine's 3. And Eris, you're 6, so everyone's at a different table. Okay. Each of you is sat down. Ignatius, you're sitting across from a dwarven gentleman.
Oh no.
You're
Nice.
screwed.
Eris, sitting across from a Goliath. And Kethri, you're sitting across from an elven woman that, in fact, you saw her talking earlier with Shar. I don't think you got their name or anything else, but after that fight, so it's the person that fought Shar in that final battle, and then ended up, like, patting her ear off for a little bit.
Well, hello.
Hello? You're, Shar, are you there, like, cheering them on at this drinking thing? Are you two, related?
Yeah. Yeah, that's my
Lovely.
sister.
Oh, wonderful. Well, let's have some
know.
fun, right? What a fantastic game. Oh, let's have drinks for free, and oh no, we'll make new friends. I'm so excited for this.
2.
I heard that you get 2 badges if you come in first place in this too. So
I don't know what that means. I'm just happy to be here.
Thoughts.
She's not paying attention. She's just very excited.
Nice. So you're each served your first drink, a pitcher each of Glimmerfall Ale. So you each have to drink a whole pitcher for this particular challenge. So I'd like to ask the three of you to make a Constitution saving throw. Ignatius, what did you get?
At 8.
What's that? An 8?
8.
Okay. Well, this is interesting. All right, so I'm going to go one by one because I'm rolling for your opponents as well. This, you're probably expecting like a flagon or something like that. You get a pitcher, and it's a bit to work through. It's delicious, whatever it is. This is something locally sourced for sure. However, both you and your competitor didn't meet the DC for this first drink. So the two of you end up past that point that, I'm not saying you're hammered or anything, but you well past the, you fought it. They're kind of checking each of you. Sorry. Hope you enjoyed the drink to you and your competitor. You're like, yeah. It was a good round, but it hit hard.
They walk off arm in arm.
Yeah. They're chatting away, and you made a new friend.
Singing some long forgotten song.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Catherine, what did you get? Oh no, I already rolled for you. Catherine, what did you
I got a 19.
A 19. The two of you finish the pitchers, cling them together, and now that's fine. That's I don't know what sort of ale that is, but I've never tasted anything like it.
Delicious.
And the two of you succeed in round one here. Thanks. Eris, what'd you get?
11.
In 11, you just succeed. As well as your partner got just higher than that. The two of you finish, but it's like that. Ooh.
Throws up in her mouth a little bit.
Yeah,
No, I'm fine.
a little belch from the person across the bench. Oh, that's
That's a gun.
beautiful. All right, so Catherine and Eris will head to round 2, where they bring over, and they're showing this off. This is for sale and everything else too, of course. A pint of Moonstone Reserve Ale. And now we're down to a pint this time, as it's even stronger, and they're not going to kill people at this event.
It's in pints?
Of Moonstone Reserve Ale. So, Catherine and Eris, go ahead and make your Constitution saving throws. And Catherine, let me know what you get first.
24.
All right. You and Nimue, who's introduced herself at this point, and asked, I'll do that in a sec, because there'll be a little combo, but also succeeds. Ooh! Like a loud burp. Like, oh, that's delicious. I'm a little worried that an escalation already. I wonder what they're going to bring us next. But I'm looking forward.
I don't know.
That's the fun of it, isn't it? I'm Nimue, by the way, and holds a hand out to shake.
Oh, Catherine.
Catherine, a pleasure. A pleasure. Oh, leans back, kind of pats her belly. Whew. And we'll head over to Eris. Eris, what'd you get?
I got a natural 20 for 26.
Nice. You're in the zone now. You're in the zone.
She takes her pint, she clings it against his cup, and just downs it in one go.
Nice. The two of you, kind of slam down your pint glasses at the end, finish, and you both succeed in round 2. That's good.
Oh yeah. I could go for another one of those.
Right. Oh. I'm gonna order that probably every night rest of my stay here. That was incredible.
That's a good idea.
We'll move on to round 3. Technically the final round, unless there's a tie, we need to go to a bonus round, where they bring out it's another pint of kidney shot ale. Stronger still than before. So, go ahead and make your con saves. And Catherine, what you got?
19.
Just skates by.
Mhm.
Okay. Woof. This one hits. Kidney shot is right. Like, it's smooth. It's so smooth on the way down. And it hits. It kicks in. And, like, a minute or two, you're already feeling that escalation. Like, oh. Nimwe's just like, why did it taste so good and so smooth, though? Those, you gotta watch out for those, I think. The two of you have succeeded. Eris, what'd you get on the kidney shot ale?
18.
That's just shy.
No.
You almost meet the mark. And the thing is, it's just, it catches up faster than you're realizing because it's that strong. The other person just leans over. They give you pails just in case. They got a 7. So they're, they unfortunately are just throwing up. You don't. You're just like, ooh, that's. And they're like, sorry, but great work. You get 3 gold.
She'll pat the Goliath on the back, be like, yeah,
Go,
yeah, same here, buddy.
Why do they have us mixing drinks? Oh.
She's just like, this is weird. Ares has not been this cheerful since they left the ocean.
Oh, nice.
So she's just like laughing and trying not to throw up. And just like, I gotta go get 3.
Nice. He'll put his bucket down and be like, let's get a Moonstone Reserve.
Yeah, let's go.
Nice. You can kind of cheer for Guthrie off the side. Getting a drink with a friendly Goliath.
Yeah.
The announcer, so it's just, out of all the matches, it's just Kethri and Nimue left. With the final 2 standing. And there's like 12, 15 things here, but I'm just going to bring it down to just the 2 of you. And the announcer's like, oh, we've got a unique situation. We've got a tiebreaker. This round, we're serving a pint of Banshee's Whale Ale. Buckle up. And they come by and bring these. It's like a beautifully like a crystal clear drink that has sort of tinges of like ethereal blue that it switches to at the top. And it has like a twisting look to the strings of blue within it. And anyways, like looking down at that, and it's safe, right? They wouldn't give us anything that's not. I'm sure it's fine. Cheers.
I think we're good.
Cheers.
Down it in one go.
Nice. All right, go and make that con save.
Okay. Oh, not so good. 13.
13. Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not enough to get sick or anything, but it's definitely enough to like knock you on your butt. At this point, it's like, Nimue also doesn't succeed, but it was really, really close. And they're like, no, neither one made it. I'm like, well, then it's a tie. Very well done to the 2 of you. And another shout out to our sponsor. She's,
Oh my god.
So you each get 1 badge. Nimue gets, whatever, it doesn't matter, Nimue gets 1, but you get a badge, Catherine. 3 gold pieces, and this finely crafted, highly ornamental silver pint chalice. Worth around 25 silver pieces, but it's also a really nice drinking chalice. Made from pure silver.
Amazing. You said 3 gold?
3 gold.
Cool.
Okay. There are 2 things left. I don't know how many, tokens you have among all of you, but there are 2 events left. Now, please don't feel like you have to do them, but they're here. I'm thrilled to do them. So let me know if anyone wants to participate in either or both. Which next, if both? The stump chopping contest and the slapping contest.
Iris is like very drunkenly. Let's go to the slapping contest. I want to hit some people silly. Unless anybody else wants to do anything else, because no one else seems to be taking charge.
I want to go. She wants to head towards the fortune tellers.
Oh, yeah.
And then briefly like, wait, Ash does that? Ash?
Nowhere around. Yeah.
Yep.
Nice. All right. So figure slapping contest, unless anyone else has any. Oh, okay. Ash, what have you been up to?
Ash is going to go back to the fair. But she's trying to look and see if there's like any like information desk or anything.
I'd say there's a few set up.
For the fair.
Mm-hmm.
She's trying to find someone who can help, like someone that looks like they're in charge. Or like
Can't really find anyone in charge, but it's
kind
like
of-
information.
kind of
folks.
over. Okay, well then she'll go to the one of the information.
Mhm. There's one at each booth, so yeah, it's just one little
One at
square counter, and in the side there's pamphlets on the counter and a person inside to answer questions.
Okay. Hi.
Hello.
Are there any booths still open to like rent out for the rest of the festival?
Here, I'm sorry. No, they've been filled for a couple months now. Well, what is it you're looking to? Your performer or vendor?
I do tarot readings.
Well, there's nothing open, but officially, fall's service hours wrap up at around 1. It's sort of a, I wouldn't say free for all, but something like busking or card reading. You could do after 1 in the
Okay.
morning. Just steer clear. Don't encroach on other people. Like they're keeping their shops open or cards.
Sure.
But be
Yeah.
reasonable with it. I think it'll be fine after 1.
Okay. All right.
All right.
How many people usually open up, like have stalls after 1 a.m.?
But most of
Yeah.
them stay open after 1. It's just that's when the
okay.
official time ends, and it's
Got it.
some people might frown upon it, but if you're busking for a living and you need the
Yes.
money, then
Yes.
you'll probably find a safe place or 2 around town to perform after 1.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Anything else I can help you with?
I don't think so.
Wonderful.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, enjoy the festival.
Thanks. Ash is going to kind of like make a grimace face and just like start to go back to the festival, but then like stop and be like, like think of all the things that she has to do to be ready. So she's going to go back to, she's going to find the motel and start working on her sign.
Okay, so you head back
her,
to the hotel.
using her paints. Yeah.
Okay. Nice, you start working on the signs. Meanwhile, everyone else arrives at the Slap Fest, and you're watching the end of about a couple of these brutal slaps, the people holding the little peg. Oh, yeah! Crowd's going wild. You're waiting patiently for the next round to set up. And as the festival's roaring around you, and the city streets are just bustling with these vendors and people crowded into the streets, there's so much to experience from so many areas across this continent, right here at this festival in Harkwood. Night will fall on our campaign for tonight. We'll pick up next week.
Ooh.
Very exciting. Thank you,
That's it.
players. Super well done. I hope you had fun.
Thank you, Dan.
Of course. And thank you, viewers, for hanging out with us. Please take care. And if you're new, you've been watching Provenance. We stream every Friday night, 9 to midnight Eastern. Hopefully we'll catch you next week. Consider giving a like. Consider giving a follow so that you can. I'm watching too much YouTube. Consider giving a follow so you can be alerted as we go live.
Smash that subscribe.
Yeah. Bring that
Smash
down.
that like button.
Take care, everyone. It was so great having you here, and we'll catch you soon. Bye.